As we join you from Studio J here in Atlanta, American Express Halftime Report, Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Draymond Green, Kenny the Jet Smith, Charles Barkley. Add them all up, you got a lot of guys with a lot of highlights to break down, so we need to get right to it with the American Express teammates. And we center on the big two for each of these teams. Jokic and Murray with 26 points, Davis and James with 32. Foul trouble, 6, 3 apiece on Jokic and Murray. In fact, the Nuggets have fouled a lot, and they've turned the ball over 9 times. And 22-13 is the advantage at the free throw line for the Los Angeles Lakers in the first half. Let's start right here. Let's start with Anthony Davis. What you got there, Big?
Well, we all know the Laker duo scores a lot of points, 60 points. When you have 17 points and you go to free throw line 9 out of 12 times, that's just telling me one thing: you're being aggressive, trying to get to that 60-point. Right here, we know he has the ability to do this, but he's saying, you know what, I'm going to take it inside. Barbecue chicken alert, just let me go to work right here, do what I do. Right here, me and Rondo already got that connection. Jokic got your hands down, you're not going to jump anyway. Lob, 2 points. And right here, you know what, I'm playing good, I'm feeling pretty good. This guy's a shot blocker, so you know what I'm going to do? Right here, watch this, Draymond. Step back, give it to him in his mouth. Yeah, yak him. He's being very aggressive. LeBron's being aggressive. That's what they have to do. They got to get their 60 points, and if the others can kick in 20, 30 points, they should be fine.
Frank Vogel had talked about the fact that the Lakers adjusted to small ball when they played Houston in the second round, and that he would things would get back to more normalcy for the Lakers in terms of using their size. And we talked about Dwight Howard in the pregame show. What'd you see from him?
Dwight was great. His energy was infectious on both ends of the floor. He got stops. On the defensive end, he ran the floor. Right here in the pick and roll where we thought he struggled. Freeze it right here. So Dwight, if you run it back just a little bit, Dwight kicks Danny Green out. Danny Green can no longer recover to Gary Harris. He sees the numbers. Dwight communicates and kick him back out. Go ahead and run it. So he kicks him out here to take the three-pointer away from Jokic. Now he causes a turnover. Lakers are off to the races, which transition has been big for them, and they're always sparked by the LeBron James lob. Here we go again with Dwight on the high screen and roll. Now Jokic here is frustrated, asking for a bailout.
That wasn't an
offensive foul. Come on. Stop asking for a bailout. Again, he guards the screen and roll and come up with the block.
Give me that. Say it, Kenny.
Dwight's been great in this.
Say it, Kenny. Say it, Kenny.
Dwight's getting it done.
Kenny, on the Denver side.
See, I'm ready.
I know. Look at you.
Draymond is too fast, man. I'm calling Draymond. I'm calling Draymond. He's too fast. Hey, you know what? I'm still a little concerned if I'm a Laker fan or I'm in the Lakers, because I think even obviously with what's going on, they've actually been able to stay in. But they have the advantages that they want. So anytime they get down 8, 10 points, 7 points, you go to Murray, because Murray Caruso's just too little to keep him from getting a shot. Okay, we get a switch. We get even a switch that we want, because Dwight Howard's going to come back, and now he's lost in transition because his natural instinct was to go to the basket and not to stay with the shooter. Again, we get the pick and roll, freeze it here. Now I got Danny Green over here. I got the shooter in the corner. I got the matchup I want, because I think I'm a little more quicker foot than Danny Green is at this stage of his career. So I'm going to take him off the dribble, get into the lane and shoot over him, and now it makes an 8-point lead, a 10-point lead now, it's an 8-point game. Again, freeze it here, and the other guy that I think could be big in this series to keep it going longer and longer and making it tougher for the Lakers, who should be favored, is Paul Millsap. He is a unique cover for Kuzma. When you switch out a guard like the Lakers like to switch, he's powerful enough to score and get back into his all-star sprinting mode. So to me, they're always going to be around because they have a couple of advantages that I wanted to see if they were able to take it, do it in this half. So this is consistent, I think, for the rest of the series. They're going to be around for a long time in this series.
Murray's got 15. Jokic has 11. Has not attempted a three-pointer in this game. What'd you think, Chuck?
I thought that what I said before the game, if they have some guys that can match up with Jokic, Murray's going to do his thing. But this is just a tough series because Jokic can't keep Dwight off the board because he's so active. But also, when he has to guard Anthony Davis, they were going at his head. And he's going to always be in foul trouble. I saw nothing in that first half to make me think that the Nuggets can beat the Lakers. Can they win a game? Yes, they can win a game. But they don't put in the fear of these Lakers' hearts.
The Nuggets got them right where they want them, down 70-59. 23 wins this year, NBA high.